All right. Recording. All right. So if you got a strap nearby, you'll be using that. We'll start in our crisscross position and warm up. So we've got Bird of Paradise as our peak pose. Like I was saying, maybe a little Malasana and a crow pose, if we have time, of course. So we'll start by centering ourselves, rolling our shoulders down and away from our ears, and noticing your breath. It's okay to relax. It's okay to quiet your mind. If it feels better to have a hand on your belly and your heart, you can do that for your breath. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Softening the shoulders. And a couple breaths now, breathing in through our right nostril and out the left. If that feels uncomfortable for you, you can plug your nostrils as you move through. So just try your alternate nostril breathing either with or without. I know it's that time of the year where you might have a runny nose, so that doesn't feel good, but don't do it. All right, big breath up, inhale up towards the sun. Exhale, bring our hands back towards Mother Earth. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing our hands back towards the earth. Anchoring through our sit bones and taking the next few moments to find your breath, to let go of your morning, to focus within to what your body needs right now. Big breath up. On our next one, we'll add a little tip over to your right or your left. And then inhale, sweep up, exhale, tip over to the other side. Inhale, reaching, exhale, tipping, flexing our spine side to side. Great job. From here, opening up our wings, having our thumbs pointing up towards the ceiling, and then twisting over to one side, opening up again, stretching our hands, exhaling over to the other side. I invite you to close your eyes if it feels okay for you. One more, and we'll draw our hands back behind us, opening up across our chest. Inhale. And exhale, bring our hands to our heart, and we'll take a little bow forward. One more time, hands clasped behind us, feeling hope and love today. Exhale, hands come forward, a little bow towards Mother Earth. Wonderful. Let's make our way to all fours. For our cat and cow, we're going to warm up the hips a little bit extra today for our bound angle. So one circle out to one side and then the other side. So it's like you're drawing a figure eight, going back towards your heel, coming back to neutral, back towards your heel, circling around and to neutral. It's on my pants. Last one. Moving right into our cat and cow. Exhaling into cat, separating the shoulder blades slightly, and inhaling into cow, turning that tailbone up, one vertebrae at a time, one breath at a time, one moment, 1 hour, right? Moving mindfully and letting go of any thoughts that don't serve us in a good way. Last one. Right into our spinal balance, reaching our left arm forward and our right foot back. And then we'll open up back to center and down. So now this is your opportunity to check in with how your shoulders feeling, how your hips doing. You're taking care of your back. We've got a tap forward, tap to the side and back. One more. A really condensed version of our practice if you've never done one with me for lunch. Quick and fast and fun. All right, child's pose. Take the tailbone towards the heels, or if you feel like a little more sensation, you'll take it right up into downward facing dog here. If we do choose downward dog over child's pose, pedaling our feet, pressing the earth away with both of our hands. Breathe, feel and listen. Optional, child's pose. Inhaling into a full or kneeling plank. Then we'll exhale halfway or all the way to our bellies. Move into an up dog or a cobra, either back to your belly or right back to downward facing dog. And you'll do one more, or you can take a little rest in child's pose. Inhale forward, full or kneeling, halfway or all the way, up dog or cobra, back to our bellies, pressing up and meeting back in downward dog. Looking up between the hands, we'll take our right foot actually to the outside of our right hand. Drop our left knee back down onto the mat. Wonderful. Into a lizard pose, coming down to our forearms. And we'll add onto this after at the end of the practice once we're a bit warmer, maybe just a little rock, see how that hip's doing. We'll press our hands back into the mat, lift us up, sweep that foot back to the other side, to the outside of the hand. You've got your knee down, coming down into lizard. This is where a block can be, this is where a block could be really helpful for your forearms. Just a little rock here, checking in with your hips. Let's press the hands into the mat, push back to all fours, exhale to downward facing dog. Wonderful. Now step walking or jumping our feet up between our hands. Take your time. Halfway lift, breathing in, folding, breathing out. A few more of those. Inhale up, exhale down. Just a couple more. We'll inhale to chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale to chair. Actually going to do a bear flow today as well to represent strength. Last one of these chairs. And fold. All the way up, breathing in. Let's exhale into mountain pose. Adjust our clothes if they need to. We'll take our left foot back. Turn our toes towards the long edges of your mat. Like so. Big breath up, inhale, exhale, bending our elbows, bending our knees, moving through moonflowers, closing your eyes, keeping your heart lifted. Put different music on for the clients in class today. There we go. If you're at home and you want my playlist, send me a message. I'll give it to you for your next one. All right, holding it down here in a nice wide squat. Breathe. Let's just shift back and forth. Shifting the weight, maybe lifting the toes up as we go through. You can bring your hands down to your thighs. Breathe. Optimism, hope and love. Focusing on progress. Last one. We'll straighten out our legs and take it into a wide leg forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Feel the body sinking down as we stretch the back of our legs. Let the head hang. All right, let's tick-tock those feet. We'll jump them back together. Come up to the tops of our mats. We'll roll through a couple sun salutations and then get right into our strength portion. Big breath up, inhale, exhale, fold. Taking our left foot back, so modified lunge, inhale. Exhale to downward dog or child's pose. Or you can choose to rest here or flow. Inhale forward, down, open up into cobra or up dog, either your belly or back to down dog. Take your time. Left foot rising up between the hands. Rise to lunge, back heel high, inhale. Exhale, pushing to forward fold. Space between our feet, halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, sweep to sky. Exhale to chair. Back up, breathe in. Exhale to mountain. Let's do one more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Halfway lift. Fold again, exhale. Let's take our left foot back this time, rising up into your lunge, inhale. Exhaling to downward dog or child's pose. Or we can stay here or flow. Inhale forward, halfway or all the way down. Up dog, or maybe you're doing cobra with me. Back to your belly or downward dog. Bringing the left foot up between the hands. Rise to lunge, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink back into chair. Back up, breathe in. Exhale to mountain. Moving into our bear flow. Inhale, rise up, clasp our hands together. Tip over to one side. So I do bear pose a lot in the medicine wheel practices. Represents strength, vitality, all kinds of good stuff. A little back bend. Now we'll bend our knees. We'll go fold down, take our right hand to the mat, reach our left arm up, bend our right knee. All the way down, bending our left knee, left hand to mat, and the opposite hand reaches up. Now we bend our knees, place our belly right on our thighs, reach our arms forward into a nice strong bear pose. Feel the energy and strength of the earth flowing up into our feet, the warmth of maybe the sun on our backs, the air on our skin. Forward fold, exhale. One more time, we'll rise up, inhale, clasp our hands, tip over to one side, over to the other. A little back bend for your spine. Folding, right hand to mat, right knee bends. We sweep that left arm up, back down, bending left knee, reaching the other arm up. Bending our knees now into bear pose, strong quads. Anchoring to our breath. And for today's practice, focusing on progress. Forward fold, exhale. All the way up, inhale. Exhale into mountain. All right, let's move on to our practice. If you've got a strap, you'll bring it with you in your hands for this first one. It doesn't have to be this long. I ordered extremely long straps for some reason when I first started out. Didn't know they didn't. These are like 7 feet long. So let's take our left foot back and we'll take our strap behind our back like so. This is a nice way to work on your triangle pose once we get there too. Be across your shoulders or behind and between your shoulder blades. There's a little bit of tension. So our right knee's bending. And if you're opening up to the window, there we go. Breathe. Soften through the shoulders, strengthen through the core, pressing into both of our feet. A quote for optimism: I am filled with enthusiasm for life. I am prepared for any challenge. Straightening out our right leg, we'll reach our right arm forward. So this is where we can go into triangle and check in with our arm alignment. Keeping the tension on our back, on our mat, our strap. Breathe. If you want to modify, you can bring your back foot in a little bit. Wonderful. So you'll let that strap go out of your right hand. And we'll bend our left hand and put it on our back, holding onto our strap. I'll just turn around so you can see. So this is your right knee, and let's bend it. And our left arm's up here with our strap. We'll reach through and try to grab our strap here. It's underneath the thigh, and we open up that chest into a bound side angle. Now, this is an option. You can stay where you are. We'll work on our bird of paradise. We take our back foot up behind our front foot. Our strap is underneath our bent right thigh. Yeah. So down under your backside. Now you can play around with, this can be great, or we'll lift up this front heel, so your right heel. And if you want to try your modified bird of paradise, we straighten our left leg, lift up our right. And then bird of paradise actually has a straight leg up, but you don't have to do that. We can just practice bending and straightening, or lifting a little more, or walking your hands closer together. Because the full pose has our hands together, clasped together. All right, let's place that down. And we'll do it on the other side. Your left foot's going to come to the top of your mat. Sorry, my head cut off there. Right foot back, bending our left knee, and we're in our pose here with our strap or no strap. Breathe. Sink into the support of your legs. Softening our belly. Softening our breath, our jaw. And bringing that awareness back to our belly, feeling the strength of it, straightening our left leg, hinging down into triangle. Nice straight-ish line with our strap, keeping the tension on. Breathe. Feel that optimism flow through you for your practice today, and maybe carry that out into your day. We'll take the strap out of your left hand at the bottom, bend your left knee so that strap goes back behind you. And then our right elbow bends with the back of the hand on our back. Just going to drop that strap back behind you so it's hanging back. And we reach for the strap, unless you can get your hands together. If you can get your hands together, then you create that bind with your hands. And we want to first just be here. Second, open up that top shoulder. Breathe. And this could be enough, or we'll look at our front foot and ask that back foot to walk its way up behind it. Then we start to play around with making sure that strap's underneath our leg. And if you want to try, you come onto the toe. Maybe you put your toe on a block, or we lift up, keeping our chest open. Breathe. So big shoulder opener. Oh, I got the wall. And release. Take that strap out. We might use it again after. Let's take a big breath up. Inhale. Exhale, dive it into your fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out again. Stepping or jumping back to plank pose. Either our full plank or a kneeling plank. Check in by dispersing the weight into both of your feet, both of your hands, our quadricep nice and strong. My watch is dead today, so, oh boy. Let's look up at those hands. We'll take our right foot up to the outside of our right hand. So just like what we tried earlier, only we're going to add something fun-ish onto it. Let's take our back knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Come down into your lizard. Awesome. So you could have a block here underneath your elbows or your forearms. So the fun thing we wanted to work on today, and remember, it's about progress, right? Not perfection. We walk our right hand back and try to create a shelf with our tricep underneath our front leg. So our elbows got to be bent. And then if you want to work on it, we'll walk our foot up until it comes off the mat and point it forward. Or you keep that toe down. Sticky mats. Then we'll bring it back, walk it in. Bring the hand in. Let's do it on the other side. Sweep it through. Bring the left foot up. Sink into your hip flexor and down into lizard, or keep it up so you don't have to go down quite as far. Oh, that hip's not feeling good. Oh, yeah, not too much happening on that. Like, so just do your lunge. I'll just lead through this one. So if you want to do your practice for the arm balance, one day you bring that elbow back and around and then walk that foot forward until maybe you can lift it up. Press those hands into the mat. Let's take it back to, is child's pose feeling okay for the, okay. Back into our child's pose. Massaging our foreheads down on the mat. We'll make our way to a boat position. So come forward, sweep a hip down. The feet will come around and we'll move into a boat like we normally do. Or every practice, especially lunch, a little bit of core work. We can lift our feet if that feels okay or not. You can have your hands on or off your thighs or feet up or down. Opening up across our chest. Breathe. Softening the jaw, quieting your mind. And just breathe. Weaving in some optimism into our week. Wonderful. Let's draw the soles of the feet together, move into butterfly pose, lifting up across the heart, rolling the shoulders down from the ears, and then checking in with our pelvis, making sure it's not tucked way under or pushed forward. Nice and neutral. Navel towards the belly button. Breathe. Let's stretch our neck a little bit, right ear towards right shoulder. All the way to the other side. Filled with enthusiasm for life, everybody. Bring it back up, tuck our chin towards our chest. All the way up. Let's bring our hands to the outsides of our knees, draw them in. Some eagle, supine eagle, so eagle down on our backs. Let's cross our left knee over our right to start with and roll back, holding onto either the back of your legs here, or you put a strap behind your legs because we have a strap today, or we hold our shins, our feet, and feel a nice little stretch. Shoulders down, sinking into the support of this beautiful world of the earth. Feel her strength around you. Wonderful. Switching sides, we can open up, do a little wide leg flow, and then take the other knee over top. Either wrap a strap back behind your legs or move into our eagle pose here. Feeling your body. Let go of your day. Amazing. All right. Time to make our way into one little twist and then time for Shavasana. A simple twist today. We'll bring our knees to 90 degrees and drop them over towards one side, anchoring our shoulder blades down. Oops, not all the way down, Denise. All the way over to the other side. So we have a couple minutes left for our meditation on gratitude today. If there's another pose that you want to add in, feel free to do that now. Otherwise, settle into your Shavasana. So that's just a pose where you can let your body relax down onto the earth. Close your eyes. And we'll settle into the support of the earth. A quick guided meditation for gratitude. Come to a comfortable position, seated or lying down, just in any area that feels good for you. Inhale slowly and smoothly, allowing the breath to travel deeply into your lower belly. Pause and exhale slowly and smoothly, releasing the breath through the body, through the nostrils and out your mouth. Doing that again. Inhaling slowly and smoothing, filling up your lower belly. And then releasing the breath through the nostrils or out the mouth. Make any last adjustments. Feel the breath flowing in and out. Soften your face and your jaw to allow that breath to flow smoothly. Soften your eyes, relax your shoulders. Close your eyes if possible. Feel the weight of your eyelids. Continuing to breathe and letting any distracting thoughts float away. Feel gratitude for your family and your friends, for their love and support, however it is given. Feel gratitude for the community today that surrounds you and supports you Everyone from your grocer to your hairstylist, your dentist, your doctor, your neighbors, your yoga instructor, your coworkers, your teachers. And let yourself feel that gratitude. Let your heart expand. It includes your family, your friends, and your community. Gently breathe in and out. And as you exhale, allow your hips to soften, releasing any tension that feels right today. Feel gratitude for your creative mind, for your dreams, your desires, and the passions that inspire you to feel deeply. Inhale and feel your belly expand. Exhale, letting your belly relax and soften towards the spine. Feel gratitude for food that nourishes you and makes you strong. Soften your ribs, your back, and the area around your heart. Feel gratitude for your sense of self that defines who you are and allows you to serve the world in your special way. Relax your shoulders, soften your arms, every finger, and both of your thumbs. Feel your heart expand as you feel gratitude for the beauty of nature all around you, the snow, for the trees, the plants, for the flowers, and for the creatures that share our beautiful world today. Relax your jaw, your mouth, your tongue, and your neck. Soften your eyes again, your forehead, and feel gratitude for your intuition, that little voice inside that guides you on the right path. Feel gratitude for all of the times you have listened and tuned into wisdom from within. Soften the top of your head and sense the connection around you through your breath. Feel connected to all those around you, all of your relatives, and to something larger than yourself. Feel gratitude for the connection that makes you whole and complete. Let's take a moment to feel a deep sense of peace and contentment surrounding us today in this moment. Continuing to breathe in and out. Allowing your eyes to open, noticing the room you're in again, your body in the room. Making some small movements to our ankles and our wrists, our fingers, our toes. Moving our head side to side, waking up our necks. And when you're ready, and if it feels okay, rolling over onto one side to find a breath there. Feel gratitude for that breath. It'll never happen again. Every breath unique. We'll make our way up to an easy seated position or on your bolster, or if lotus pose is part of your practice, you can bring that in too. Roll those shoulders down. Let's take a big breath up, full of optimism for our day, for our week, for our month. Exhale, hands to heart. One more big breath up. Exhale, hands to heart. We can have a bow down. I honor you. You honor me. The light in me sees that in you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful Tuesday. And maybe I'll see you again online again soon. Thanks for joining me.